The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Pauline Verzosa. Over 200 families in Quezon Province have evacuated from their homes due to the floods caused by tropical storm Aghon. These families are from the towns of Alabat, Atimonan, Candelaria, as well as Humalig, Patananungan, and Polillo. The province capital of Lucena was also affected by heavy floods. Signal number 1 is currently raised in Quezon Province.
Pinapaalalahanan po natin yung ating mga kababayan na paigtingin po yung pag-iingat sa kanilang mga kinalulugaran ngayon, given po the threat of heavy rains na dala po ni Tropical Storm Aghon.
Meanwhile, in Ginobatan, Albay, residents are nervous about their bridge. The bridge connected to Poblacion has been damaged 5 times by previous storms. Because of its low level, the bridge also submerges to the flood during heavy rain. Ginobatan Mayor Paul Garcia vowed to build a new bridge next year.
Itataas lang siya, level sa dike. Kasi every time napuputol yan.
Bakit po?
Kasi yun nga yung dinadaanan nila is mismong gali. So, kumbaga yung ginawa ng LGU is only temporary para mapadali ang pagtawid nila.
A century-old acacia tree falls down in Taytay, Rizal amid the onslaught of Aghon. The tree was uprooted from the parking lot of the Minor Basilica and Parish of St. John the Baptist on Sunday. It fell on at least 2 vehicles, but there were no reported injuries or casualties. The church management says they are saddened by the loss of such iconic natural landmark. Many health enthusiasts enjoyed the grand launch of car-free Sundays on Rojas Boulevard in Manila. Meanwhile, motorists don't need to worry as alternative routes have been set up. Here's the report.
Despite the heavy rain, runners and cyclists continue and exercising along Rojas Boulevard on Sunday. This is in line with the official implementation of City Ordinance 9047 or Car-Free Sundays. Starting May 26, from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., Padre Burgos to Carino Avenue will be closed to vehicles to give way to health enthusiasts who want to exercise. The total distance covered is around 8 kilometers. Separate lanes are provided for those who want to run and bike to ensure order on the road.
Excited silang simulan na ang kanilang fitness journey. Alam naman po ninyo, dito sa lungsod ng Maynila, ang kalusugan ay isa sa mga top priorities namin. Kaya po, natutuwa ako na kahit umuulan, hindi ho nakisama ang bagyo sa atin, ay nandirito pa rin ang ating mga kababayan.
Friends Danzel and Che find it perfect to run without cars on the road.
Malaking bagay yun para maging mauna talaga yung physical health ng mga tao kaysa sa mga cars. Bale 6 a.m. naman siguro, onti lang siguro yung mga cars sa dadaan. So okay lang naman siguro. Hindi naman siguro big inconvenience yun. Umaga-umaga doon pa yung energy natin, no? Tapos kung maluwag yung daan, mas nakakaengganyo po mag-exercise.
The Manila LGU assures there are alternative routes that motorists can take.
Nag-provide naman po kami ng rerouting scheme para sa ating po mga kababayan na may mga sasakyan. Pwede ho nilang gamitin yung ating pong service road at saka yung Taft Avenue.
The service road beside Rojas Boulevard can still be used. Motorists can also take Maria Orosa Street towards Calao or pass through MH Del Pilar.
The Department of Foreign Affairs has expressed concern over China's new policy allowing its Coast Guard to detain trespassers for 60 days within its claimed territory in the South China Sea. In a statement, the DFA emphasized that these regulations are based on the 2021 Coast Guard law, which illegally expanded China's maritime law enforcement powers. DFA highlighted that enforcing these regulations within Philippine waters violates international law. They also stressed that domestic laws cannot be applied in the high seas. With these, DFA urged China to adhere to international law, particularly the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea and the 2016 arbitral ruling. Manila Representative Benny Abante explains the rationale behind his proposal to ban TikTok. Here's an excerpt from his interview on The Big Story.
This isn't the first time that we're hearing a proposal on the ban of TikTok, and we actually spoke with a tech enthusiast, si Art Samaniego, at sinasabi niya na hanggang ngayon wala pa ring solid proof that ByteDance, the company behind TikTok, is connected to the Chinese government. What is the basis of this proposal and your thoughts on that?
Ang unang-unang question dito is this: bakit kailangan natin ng panukalang ito? Why did I file this bill? House Bill number 10489. Well, you know, it is a very sad reality that there are nations in this world that we must be wary about. May mga bansa na taliwas ang interes sa ating bayan. One of them is China. All right? I mean, we have seen in the past month how the tension in the West Philippine Sea has increased as a consequence. So we have the threats to our national security.
Marami kasing gumagamit ng TikTok. Yung unang usapan, just for the sake of our viewers who may not be familiar nun sa history ng usapan no, ng pagbaba ng TikTok dito sa Pilipinas, yung unang pinupush nila is iban lang from official or government devices. Di po pinag-uusapan yung mga sa civilian, dun po sa mga TikTok sellers, dun po sa mga content creators, na yan po ang kanilang hanap buhay at puhunan. Maapektuhan po sila. Wala po ba tayong consideration for, you know, the normal, average Filipino user who could probably view this as some sort of censorship?
Naniniwala naman tayo that the freedom of speech is not an absolute freedom. Now, look, other countries already recognize the threat posed by TikTok. And these are democratic countries. These are countries where the freedom of speech is very much free. Oh, nagagawa po nila ito. Okay. Now, India, for example, imposed a nationwide ban on TikTok. While in the Philippines, we have 50 million users of TikTok. In India, where the population is 1.4 billion, and you might even think that we have around, in India, they have around 500 million who are using TikTok, no? And dozens of other Chinese apps tulad ng WeChat. Hindi lang TikTok ito, tulad ng WeChat. Other countries who are actually democratic and free.
May nakausap na rin po ba kayo iba pang mga lawmakers regarding this? And marami po bang nag-pledge ng kanilang support regarding this bill?
Actually, hindi pa. Kasi once you file a bill like this, it goes to the Committee on Rules. And then it is assigned to other committees. So we actually do not know kung anong committee i-assign ito. So pag-uusapan pa yun ng committee hearing, and of course, tignan natin sa committee hearing kung dapat bang iban ito, kung dapat bang i-regulate ito, kung dapat bang iban. Kasi ano mo, mahirap yung, for example, ibaban mo yan sa military installation, ibaban mo yan sa gobyerno. Ang tanong ganito, how would you do that?
Barangay Ginebra is now one win away from appearing in the PBA Philippine Cup Finals. The Gin Kings narrowly escaped the Meralco Bulls in Game 5 of the PBA Semis 89-84. They now have a 3-2 standing in the best-of-7 series with Meralco. Christian Standhardinger led Ginebra with 34 points and 10 rebounds. The two teams will face once again in Game 6 on Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. You can also catch it live on One Sports, RPTV, PBA Rush, and the Pilipinas Live app. A free watch party for Japan B-League was held on Saturday. The watch party featured Game 1 of Ryukyu Golden Kings and Hiroshima Dragonflies. Joining the event at the Mall of Asia Arena were RJ Abarientos and Kai Soto, who both played abroad. Abarientos thanked basketball fans for their support for Filipino basketball players. You can watch Japan B-League games on the Pilipinas Live app.
Nakaka-shock din and sobrang overwhelmed kasi makikita mo rin yung mga kababayan mo doon. So, and yung mga local, sobrang fanatic din ng basketball.
And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Pauline Verzosa. We are One News.